How about the Indiana Hoosiers, man? Like, how about the number one team in the country? Keep doubting them. Like, we doubted them before the season. Would they make the playoffs? Were they a one-hit wonder? Could they replace the quarterback? Could they go in the portal again? Indiana just continues to dominate college football. Listen, I say that. It takes steps, right? Like, last year came on the scene, Signetti first year to get him to believe. A lot of guys back, needed to find the quarterback. Found the quarterback, man. And Mendoza almost died on the first play of the game. Like, if you watched, he literally, Caden Curry destroyed him. The first play of the game, he's down. Mendoza's brother's the backup, the little Mendoza. So he comes in the game, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is this is going to be the worst championship game in history. We had 1 versus 2. We had Heisman Trophy. We had undefeateds on the line, the number 1 seed, and we're going to have backup playing at quarterback. But, man, this was an awesome game, and kudos to Indiana. You know, the defense continues to play so good, man. Like, so good. And you always vote for the assistant coaches of the year, and Bryant Haynes better win it, because this defense, they do such a good job of twisting and stunting. Ohio State did an unbelievable job of countering that late in the football game, moving the pocket a ton. But that's the most you've seen where you've had to see, you've had to see Julian saying, hold on to the football. Like, he had to hold on to the football, buy more time. They forced him to be very patient. And by forcing him to be patient, that long drive right at the end of the game, and my goodness, man, like, special teams and moments. Like, who do you trust in moments? And the Ohio State kicker had an unbelievable chance to make this a game. After the 8-minute drive, they go down the field. They're very patient. By the way, Brent, jump in, because when is Ohio State conservative? 4th and 1, down 3, right at the inside the 10-yard line. Like, you've already failed one. Now,
so that's the key.
Ohio State had one that they got reviewed.
I would have kicked the first one.
On 4th and 1?
When you're down 3. Like, just get the game tied, and then, it was like the 11-yard line or whatever.
What does your analytics say, nerd boy?
Oh, every time it says go, like, it's always
okay. Well, then don't pick and choose when you want to nerd out on me. You can't just say, I want this part of the menu and I don't want this one.
No, that's game view.
It's 4th and 1. Like, let me ask you this question. If
you're going to go for the first one,
if I'm playing the odds, yes. If I'm going to go for the first one, then I go for the second one, because the likelihood it's not going to happen again. I'm not going to get stuffed. But besides that, like, the nerves of a snap, the nerves of a kick, like, even when it's 27 yards, man, Ohio State had a chance to tie the game with a little over 2 minutes left and completely just gagged it away. It was a bad move. It was a bad kick. It was really ungood. But then Indiana, like, in perfect Indiana fashion, the way they're going to end it, like most teams, I'm going to run it. I'll run it with my QB. They ran it a couple times. 3rd and 6, bombs away. Bombs away. Charlie B, who continues.
Charlie B from Nashville, Tennessee.
Yeah, I didn't want to hear the Nashville, Tennessee anymore. I heard enough of the Nashville, Tennessee. I love Charlie B. But how about Charlie B, man? Contested catches, making plays. Penn State, he was enormous in big-time moments. Cooper goes down in the first quarter. He's out of the game. Like, and Charlie B comes in and makes contested catches. And on a 3rd and 6, way down the field, you get single coverage, you take the shot, he comes down with a big-time moment. Indiana, Iowa game was super close. Mendoza made plays. Penn State, super close. Mendoza made plays. Ohio State game, super close. When is Ohio State going to get in a fourth quarter game? When are they going to have to make a play late in the game? When are they going to prove to us X, prove to us Y, prove to us Z? Indiana just kept doing it all throughout the year, man. Every big-time moment when they needed a play, Mendoza made it. And that might say something about who wins that trophy really, really soon, because
whenever that is.
It's coming up really soon. But, man, what a day for Indiana. What a day for their team, for their defense. just to
Their
slow down
coach?
this Ohio State. Yeah, this Ohio State juggernaut that's been rolling, that looked like the best team in the country by far.
So it's going to be fun to see. There's probably going to be mountains of people who are going to come at us for all the bad predictions that we had this week. But obviously, Ohio State and Indiana was one of them. But Mendoza was the difference in the game, and it was one play to me, above all, that was the difference. It was looking at there he goes. It was 3rd and 2 when they were down. I think it was 10 minutes to go. They were down 10-6 at that time, third quarter. And instead of just looking for the first down on 3rd and 2, they take a shot. And that they hit the deep ball to that sort of, to me, changed the momentum of the game. They go down, that's the drive. They go and score, take the lead. Out after that, complete change whatsoever. So I guess we lose Davey here. But Signetti, we talked about Kurt's just a moment about Signetti. Look at what, I mean, in 2 years. In 2 years, he's taken James Madison players. He's taken kids from Texas State. He's taken kids from Western Kentucky. He's taken, Indiana kids that were there in a not sort of winning sort of environment. And they are now going to be the number 1 seed in the college football playoff in year 2 after making the playoffs in year 1. It's the absolute, it's the greatest turnaround ever, potentially. I don't know if anything that you could point to from a program turnaround that fast. He's literally gotten how many coaches fired because he's done it that fast, but just massive tip of the cap to Curt Signetti for what he did and what that team has done. And he can talk all the crap he wants right now until he's got to play teams again.
Talk that ish.
But yeah, he can talk it.
You got me back, by the way?
Fourth down stops. Yes, you're back.
Sweet.
You can Google Curt Signetti, all that. But you talked about the defensive piece. And Joe Long says in any sport, the turnarounds are – that's an unbelievable turnaround. How many years? 30-something years that they'd beat Ohio State? It's been since they've beaten Ohio State, Indiana. That's unbelievable for what they did. But
first outright championship since 1945.
Gosh.
So to do it that quick. And
we talked in the pregame, what's the difference? But you look at all the statistical part of it, their offense really didn't look that different from a year ago. But the one difference is Mendoza's legs and his ability to keep plays alive in this game and make plays with his legs outside of the deep ball that he hit, some of the deep balls.
You tried to tell us coming into this game that they were the same offense, and I was about to slap you upside your grill.
Well, I was just saying statistically it is outside of his legs.
But he even said his legs weren't that big of a difference. But when you watch it, there's a big difference. Now here's what I'll say about Mendoza. I don't love, and again, this is nitpicking, guys. I don't love his pocket presence. I don't love his step up. A lot of times he runs around and kind of chases his tail. Hey, but when you have 3 red zone trips in the first half, or your first 3 trips, and you get 6 points, and you don't throw 1 slot fade to Surratt, you're stupid. You're dumb. It's the hardest ball in all of football to stop. That's the most undeniable thing. I can't believe they didn't throw it. They finally throw it, and then they go up, 13-7. But how about just the second half?
Joe Clapp for calling that.
Yeah, you should. Every time they get in the red zone, you should call that. You should say slot fade. That should be the. Yep. But I thought Indiana ran the ball enough. They ran the ball. They kept them honest enough. They ran hard. They blocked well enough. If they're going to get in the drop back game, their right tackle is an issue. It's an issue. They're not going to sit back in pass protection and be really, really. Caden Curry was winning, and that guy's not the most fleet of foot, but he was just running over the right tackle pretty consistently. But no one in the country has handled adversity better than Indiana. Nobody's handled the big moments, the big stages. You go at Oregon and find a way to win. You go at Iowa in a clutch moment, find a way to win. Mendoza's toughness, man. You saw it the first play and the rest of the game. He just gets hit. He gets hit. He gets hit. And he keeps making plays. And he never flinches. And he never loses faith. And you could tell when he's interviewed, man, he's got something about him. Like he's got something to him that's different. And what a day for Indiana fans, and college football, man. Like the fact that can happen in college football, we win. Like that is we win that. Like the fact that we're getting Indiana in here, Indiana is going to be the number one team in college football in the playoff. Yes, please.